See where I live? I live in Canada. Everybody else is elsewhere, but I'm in Canada. That's why I'm so special. I'm so lucky. Even though I love the United States, and actually the city I think is based in the United States. Most people are from the United States, believe it or not. It's it's generally like me in the middle of everybody from the United States. It's weird. Like I grew up like I was. See, I lived in the United States for years. That's the thing. I have to keep that in mind. Not many people have like gaming computers like they do in the United States here. There's not many people. I'm one of a kind. I have. That's why I have my guns. I'm getting more guns because look, I'm the only Canadian, bud. I'm like, there's not many people that have the stuff I have that are doing it like I am. You know, you have Justin Bieber, you got Drake, but Drake don't play Gmod. I never seen Justin Bieber play Gmod. I never seen none of these people hang out with all these American people, these certain ones, the ones they spit on. Like the people that are paying property taxes every day, that own property, got shotguns, got rifles, and then they spit on us? Like, do you hear those people? Yeah, those are those people, eh? But yeah, my dad still lives in down in Tennessee. He's got many of acres and whatnot. And I used to live in Florida, and I used to live in Tennessee. Mainly Florida. I was there for a good 5 years, and then Tennessee, I was there for a year and a half. So, but Canada is where I was born, where I've spent the majority of my life, 20 years of my 28 years, or actually 21 or so, 22 years Canada. And when I used to live in the U.S., we well they own the my dad owns the property down there, right? But he had we would come back to Canada all the time to visit all our family and whatnot and all that and all that. So yeah, it's great. Police Department, City of Union, or whatever. Gary's one. Doesn't look like many people are on ice fuse right now. Doesn't look like many people are on ice fuse right now. Yeah, I feel bad for people that don't have gaming computers. If you don't have a gaming computer, bro, or sis or whatever, you should save up and get one, or get another job and get one. Big achievement it is. You can play all types of games. This one's usually popping off and all that. I've been playing this one for 10 years. Me and my friend Keaton used to play this one. Me and my friend Russ from Cali used to play this one. Jekyll. Who else? A lot of people have hopped on this one. Even Obert Hansen, an alcoholic, believe it or not, I've got to hop on this one before. Because when you first meet the people or whatever, you're like, oh, you can hop on the game. You can you can be the police, or you can grow drugs, rob drugs. You can like, so it's appealing at first. A lot of people like to play it. There's a lot of crafting in it, like gunsmith, or I don't know. There's meth operations, complex. It's sort of complex. Some of the stuff is sort of complex when it comes to the operation of how you do it. Like I know for making cocaine or meth and all that, you need like certain ingredients. This stove has to be a certain way. Yada yada. I wonder where that person's going. I have this like this because I can't see the screen. I can't see the screen and do this at the same time. Really? Where's the screen? Let's see. Let's. No, who do you think I was? Donald? That's Ivanka's father. He's about 40 years old or 50 years older than me, eh? So yeah, I'm still wearing the blue hoodie right now. Can you believe it? Let's see. But I got 2 new pairs of jeans. So I was wearing my one darker pair the other day, but I got another stonewashed pair or whatever. And they look nice. I don't know where that guy went to. He lost my or I got lost. I don't know where he is.
Help! I can't take it!
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, I didn't like the. I like that. I like that. Lady Gaga. I don't know, Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga. Man, I'm supposed to be a police officer. I was gonna just do something else. People must be like at school right now or something. I've been sleeping. Sleeping, cleaning. I was cleaning a lot. I ran the vacuum, cleaned my toilet, cleaned my other stuff, sink a bit, cleaned the floor a bit. Cleaned quite a bit. Still need to do the dishes. I got to get my disability and get the dish soap and all that. Get my dish soap. Let's see. Oh, here we go. We got a property here that is. Oh, I'm like an angel compared to the stuff I seen. Don't even go there, bud. I seen what's been going on, bud. The crack cocaine, the assault, murder. Yeah, bud. I'm playing a video game here, bud, on some little kid stuff in my apartment, bud. Don't try that bullshit. Tommy knows what's going on. Tommy's seen, okay? I seen the crack cocaine dealers and the meth dealers and the smokers and the yada yadas. Tommy's seen the crack. Yep. Yeah. And I seen the cops smoking it too, eh? You know what I mean? No, I can say whatever I want. Freedom of speech. I've seen the cops smoking it too before. Yeah. I seen one guy, he got caught with meth and she smoked it with him and let him off. And she was supposed to be police. And that guy's a serial killer in London, Ontario. Yeah. He's got a birdshot shotgun. And he goes around all night. Because I knew it was, because I was like, why is this guy out all the time at night? And it just so happened the exact same from Men's Mission is the guy that is going around shooting people. And he even showed me another bullet He even showed me another bullet for another gun he had. That's how I can even I can even cross match him up. He shot a guy in our room. He had a bad infection on his leg. I said that's a bullet wound or whatever. He shows me the exact bullets he did it with, right? So how it is with this guy, he's so unfortunate. This guy's so unfortunate. Uh, yeah, it's like if that were the case, but that's not. I do very well for myself. Nice to get to know you. My name's Stacks. But and yeah, you got hit pretty bad, bud. And what's it called? And what was I gonna say? Oh, yeah, it's bad out there, bud. Out there. They're fortunate that he was living inside this shelter, even though he got shot in his leg by the very same guy that he slept next to. He got shot in his leg with a bullet by the very same guy. Yeah, just in case. Uh, by the same guy that shot him in the leg. He had to sleep right beside. He was so unfortunate. I was the type of guy, I wouldn't do it. I'd go out in minus 40-degree weather and go to the next city and then go hustle in the next city if I had to. I don't give a fudge. I'd swim across Detroit River and go to Detroit if I had to. Nothing could stop Stacks. If Stacks wasn't making $1, like, okay, there could be a slow day. Like, there could be even a slow week. But if it came to the point where I wasn't doing nothing, homeboy would be busting at it. I'd be busting at it. Okay? If I didn't have this gold, 10 karat gold with the garnet right now and the diamonds, I'd be going nuts. If I didn't have these tats, I'd be going nuts. What about these new tats I got? Like, I'd be going psychotic. But I get it, you feel me? And that's why they don't get it, you feel me? Because they think they are, but they're not, you know what I mean? Don't get smushed, you feel me? Because there's a guy that got smushed. A couple of years back, 2017, a guy got smushed. Big time smushed. Worst I've ever smushed a guy other than my justified homie that I had. Worst he ever smushed a guy. Because the justified homie, I don't get into it, Tommy. Because it's the justified homie. You should understand what that means right off the get-go. Like, it was a justified homie. All right? But I always make fun of the one where I smush the guy or whatever with the pepper spray or whatever. Because they make a big deal about it too or whatever. Because to me, it wasn't that big of a one. To me, that was like, to him, I know that was his big lifetime one. But Tommy, believe it or not, has been through a couple big ones, eh? And that was one of the smaller ones or what have you. And that's all I gotta say. Shit gets to business.
Oh, why are you shooting me, Reggie? What are you shooting me for, man?
Listen, I'm not going to get into that one about the guy or whatever that pulled the gun on me. Both guys did not end up. One's alive, one incapacitated. I am the incapacitator. Anyways, and I never brought the gun to the gun show either, what have you. He did. I don't even own a firearm. I only own a high-powered air gun. Or whatever, so whatever. You know what I'm going to start doing? If anybody admits to me they have an illegal firearm, I'm going to call the cops right to their residence and report them for an illegal firearm. I've been meaning to do that kind of stuff. That was right. Mr. Cloverbloom did say that. He did say that um, he had an illegal firearm. I asked him, I said, is that the PAL Desert Eagle? He says, no, my amigo, that's the illegal one they want. I said, Miami, illegal one you want? That's Brompton, he says. Brompton. Brompton, my friend. That's Brompton in your own house, man. Brompton is a small city, man. It's not that big of a city. Once you see everything in Brompton, you're not very impressed. At first, you're very impressed. It's like, oh my God, Brompton. And then then it's not very impressive anymore. But I like Kennedy Road, and I like Queen Street. All up and down Queen Street, not Queen Street West. The other side. There's another side to Queen Street East. And there's like a McDonald's there. I love that, man. I was the king of that McDonald's for a while. And I was the king of the McDonald's, and I got to go to
Too many guns on me!
I got to go to a lot of places. I got to go to that Brampton Grills and Jewelry. I bought my favorite ring of all time. Well, no, I like this one too, but it was another one. And yeah, and some guy tried to rob me of my ring. So it got damaged in the midst of this robbery or what have you. I've never experienced anything like this in Canada. And this was a very bad area. And what's it called? So yeah, it got damaged. I go back to the jewelry store. He looks through the loop, and listen, the guy tried to rob me or what have you. So he gave me a percentage of my money back. He didn't give me all the money back, of course not, but I got some back. But other than that, I went to the Indian spot. I went to a lot of Indian spots. There's even a McDonald's on Kennedy Road I went to. Me and my buddy had two, or we didn't each have two, but I had one. He had one double quarter pounder with, or actually, I don't think it even had cheese on it, and it was amazing. It was just a double quarter pounder, me and Ricio with cheese. It was a lunch date to remember. He's one of my best buddies. But he's got to know I hated Brampton for my personality. I'm used to much more space. I'm used to much less people. I'm used to a little bit more of a calmier vibe, bro. I don't like that whole setting up each other. That was the thing about Ricio. Hey, don't blame me. That was the thing about Ricio. He was a big time scumbag. He kept setting me up, getting me almost hurt, getting me almost hurt. Guys like don't do that around where I'm from. They watch each other's back. As long as you're like good with the money and all that, they generally don't try that stupid shit like that Ricio and all those we're doing in Brampton. Real big scumbags out there that deserve to get smoked out the fuck out by every police officer in Canada. I wish would fire squad some of those people the fuck out. They're scum, trash, motherfucking scum. They set you up to try to get you shot, stuff like that. They're piece of garbages over like nothing, pennies. Never seen it in my life. Not in Canada. I can't believe it exists. crack smoking, dirty fucking heathens. I've never seen it. It doesn't exist anywhere else but Toronto in there. Okay? It's not anywhere in Canada. Not like that. In London a little bit too, but not as bad as fucking Toronto. Scum shit is that Brampton. Scum fucking to the toilet. Needs to get Clorox the fuck out. Disgusting. It's nothing about race. It's got to do with illegal drugs. It's got to do with robberies. It's got to do with murders. It's got to do with things that are supposed to be illegal, supposed to be taken to justice, and they're not. It's disgusting. I've been working in law enforcement for 15 years since 2007. And yeah, with the Federal Bureau of Investigation of the United States and others. And that was disgusting. I had never seen anything like it. I'm sure it's other places too, but it needs to be cleared out for sure. And then there was one Esposito I ran into, and another one that Five Clover. There's just we got exactly who they are. We know exactly who they are now. You've been investigated. The charges are coming. They're pending. We're just waiting for you to fuck up. Keep fucking up. Because I ain't scared of you. I got my 22. I got my mace. I got my OC. I got fucking everything. Bada bing. I got door blockers. I got fucking everything to go. You don't want to go to war with me on some fucking fuck shit. I'll have the cops over here with a 223 fucking blowing your teeth out. Yeah, if you come here with an illegal firearm and I call cops over here, I tell them somebody's blah 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 doing something. There's something commenced with an illegal firearm. Yeah, when they come over with the 223 to get whoever's got the illegal firearm or whatever, they're gonna shoot you with it. Is what I mean, and more for something to understand for a young woman or something. And yeah, so don't try it because I got a phone and I do call. Believe it or not, I'm at the point now, 28 years old, almost 30. I'm calling like a motherfucker. And I know how to do it now. And he knows how to do it. Like, I know how to call properly. I know how to get you charged. I know how to get you to go to jail. I know how to get you justified. I know everything about the whole thing. Crime Stoppers, anonymous tips. I know everything.